Ho ho ho, what do you think about that? I have released my application. Not. I'm just kidding. So I finally got it published to Google Play. So it's a little bit buggy, of course, because it's an alpha game. So that's me. And so is that. Yeah, right there's me. Okay, so the application, or the game, is only compatible with specific devices. It's only quad high definition devices. Well, it's not that it's compatible or not compatible, it's just better to use on quad high definition, and I don't have any of the rights to these right here, like any of those devices. So, as I say right here, also, please, Galaxy S7, or not S7, Note 7 users, please don't use this, because this does heat up the thing, heat up the device, because doesn't have as many that much optimization yet. So that's just a warning. And up to 1,000 users can test this, which I know 1,000 probably won't. Whenever it's released, it'll be $1. Hold on, I'll be back. Let me get my plan. So eventually, there will be animals, and there's gonna be a little camp set up, like I think along in here. No, wait, yeah, somewhere. And the reason the stuff right around the sand, the grass is dark, is because that's where the sand has burnt off the grass. Because on the planet Galiway, the sand is very, very hot, and it absorbs heat. So that's why it burnt away some of the grass, which I should later on add in the description. Be careful whenever you step on the sand. Make sure you... Wait, did I? Oh, not yet. I'll add that soon, eventually. And for you Note 7 users who are still using the Note 7, I don't think there are really much of any people who are using it anymore, though. But just in case, I'm not responsible if if you install this and it ends up blowing up your battery. I'm not responsible for that. I can't really help if it does that. That would be on Samsung. So, not that it will blow up the battery, but right now the game is very graphical and very unstable. Even though it doesn't have that many scripts, it's just got the control scripts and all the trees and the couple of models that I made. So, and in 0.1.3, I will add music. So, yeah. In 0.1.2, there will be cute night and watery things. Right now, they're just supposed to enjoy the world and its beauty. Let's take a look. Okay, so it's loading right now. And another feature that will eventually be in the game will be the story and quests. And then there will be a cave in the volcano. And of course there will be the combat. Sorry about that. There will be combat, and I will unfortunately have to probably take it out of Turkey, because Turkey bans things like Minecraft and other things. So things with violence. Right now, the only reason it's running slow is because I'm screen recording. So, see it, that water. And there will be swimming too. I should have mentioned that earlier as well. Right now there's not. And I'm going to try to add a bit of a glowish tint to the volcano. And if you double tap that, you'll jump. In this game, you're like right at the equator, so you don't jump that high. And for those of you who are hoping to be able to jump high, then I am so very, very, very sorry about that. But that's the way gravity works on Galiway. If you want to jump high, just wait for the game that I'm going to have that takes place really close to the top of the planet. So yeah. This is my very first official game. Well, it's not really official right now. Let's see that volcano model. This is what volcanoes look like on the underside in this planet. It's not very earthly realistic because this isn't an earthly game. It's an oblivion-y game. There's the volcano. Oh, well, there was an issue right there. Don't you see that? You see that right there? There is an issue. Oh, my feet! Oh, my feet, why? It burns. Oh. Get out. Hey, let me out. No. Why did I do it? Sorry about that graphical, vulgar, and disturbing sound. I plan to add something similar into the game, so that way it adds a "my feet are hurting, why?" into the game. Let's see, the lava looks very decently nice. And I am stuck, so I'll be back in the world and then I'll reload the game. So yeah. Alright. So let me see here. You start off very close to where where everything will start. So yeah. I really like that I figured out how to do the crosshair. I like having crosshair enabled on my games. I would have released this a while, but it was a bit buggy with the controls. For some reason, you couldn't move whenever you were to tap this. You had to go like that right there, and then wait for it to move. So I was going to originally put a little voice from the Frozen Doctor telling you how to add control, or how to do the control stuff. See, it's got really nice trees. I like that. Yeah, the sand is much hotter in this game because this is at the equator, and the equator is the hottest part on the planet on this game as well. See that nice water? And I'm going to add fish, and I'm going to make this place deeper over here soon. Hold on, let me add that to my to-do list for the thing. Okay. I have added it to my to-do list. So yeah, I've got to learn modeling very quickly. Alright. So you start out over here, like You're on a boat. You're coming over here, and let's see here. How can I explain this? You and your friends, John, Lincoln, Matthew. Let's see here. There's John, Matthew, Peter, and oh yeah, John, Lincoln, Matthew, Daniel, Peter. And the Daniel is not the Revelator in skin. Well, he is, but I was originally gonna say, wait, actually it was John the Revelator. Never mind. Daniel was this other guy. I think. Yeah. Well, it's not that I think. I know he was. But he is going to be in Moblivia. He is the main character. So. Moblivia takes place way over there. Well, not exactly over there. But, like, if I were to just slightly move up past the equator a bit, I think I would eventually get to Moblivia in my vision, if that makes sense at all. Like, if the equator is right here, for example. If I were to just look like that above the equator and just go forward right there until I go to where Moblivia is, then I think that's about right there where I was looking. And if that doesn't make sense, I don't know how else to explain. But yeah, this planet is supposed to be really big. It's supposed to be an oval shape. So that's why the gravity works how it is. Because the larger part of the Earth pulls you down. Like how Jupiter pulls you down a lot faster than the Earth does. So that's why gravity works the way it works. And I haven't thought of why sand is so hot yet. I guess it's because one time sand was burning my feet and I thought, well, no, I don't know. Yeah, that can be the reason why sand is so hot in this game. Like, it's burning hot. Like, much, much, much hotter than the sand here on Earth. And I will probably add mod support eventually. I just will need to ask my brother how he did it to Trapped Alone. Which hopefully he's fine that I announced the name at this time. The funny thing is, Trevor made a game last year that was released last month, but it was last year on this day. And then I released this game a year and a month later. It's like what we were wanting to do. He releases one game through Shader X one year, and then I release another through Radioactive Pancakes the next year. So yeah, I really like the way that the map is made, and it's not because it's my map. No, don't worry, I'm not narcissistic. I try to make this kind of stuff for people to enjoy. That way, you have good games at lower prices and stuff like that. Whenever this game is fully released, it's going to be $1 only because of how much stuff it will have. There will be a demo, though. It'll have like half the stuff. That way you still get a decent bit of stuff. You can still go through the story, but there are limitations. And don't worry, I won't have ads. Like, unless you're in the settings menu, and I'll have the ad display in a very unused location if I decide to do that. And only if. There won't be any of those annoying pop-up ads. And I'm going to ask my favorite band. I'm going to email them. I'm going to ask them if it is okay if I have a few of their songs in this game. And then I'm going to see if I could probably email another band and ask them. So yeah, I need to do the baking on this game too. Bake that game. I need to make that a little bigger. So once I'm done with this, I'm going to try to tomorrow I'm gonna try to start on the second build. I need to move this joystick a little more to a different location, like this one right here, because that's way too inward for me. I tried to do a D-pad. It worked at one point, but I did something, I don't know what I did, and it made it not work. So yeah. I'm gonna go all the way over there where our mountain is because there's nothing else right here. I'll see you then. Not. I'm almost there. I'll be there very soon. Oh yeah, another thing, whenever you're closer to this part of the world, like whenever you're closer to the equator, you run faster in Unity. I set the run speed to like 15 right now. I have the walk speed as 8, which is what I'm going. I don't know if it's like meters per second or what it is. So yeah. Let's see here. Here it is. Way over there actually, never mind, I thought it was close. But you guys could see that nice mountain. Or that nice hill thingy. I'm gonna add something over there soon, like I'll probably just make a very giant tree. A very big tree. Well, I'm wanting to go on a walk. And if I wait, I can go over here, it won't be too long. So, I need to fix that right there. That doesn't look too good on the sand. Let me see here. Fix sand on is land. There we go. And I know the name of the game is Unknown Island. And there are like, let's see, there are 4 islands in this game. But I don't care. It's just one massive island. Not. There is one big island which we are on, and then there's the other 3 islands which are in the center. Well, one of them is the volcano right there. The volcano is on its own island. And I might eventually do a little showing of the planet. But basically the god of the planet, Little G, is the Frozen Doctor, which is like in real life my nickname is the Frozen Doctor, so the nickname I gave myself. Okay, we're at the mountain. But it's the Frozen Doctor and as my nickname. The Frozen Doctor is my nickname. That's how I'd say it. And so I guess I am technically their creator, but I'm not the superior creator of all life in existence. For them I am, but in reality I'm not. You know what? For them I'm not. I'm just the one who helps them. That's what I'll be. Alright, so if anyone wants to, they can try to guess what this place is for and why you think it's all burnt out. Like burns have been, or flames have been shot, if that makes sense. Why all the grass has been burnt away. So, yeah, that's the mountain. And I plan to enhance the mountain. Actually, no, you know what? I forgot. That's what rocks look like in this game. Rocky figures have that weird low poly figure to them. So yeah. So I'm going to try to change make the texture a little better. So yeah. And for the first 1,000 people, congratulations for getting to have early access. And there will be sales every once in a while. Like I'll probably have 50% off sale once every 3 months, and then a 20% off sale every 2 months. So yeah, I hope that you guys will download it and like it. It says $1 in the Play Store, but since it's not officially released as an alpha, it's not $1. It's free. I hope you enjoyed. And sorry this video is